Hey flowers, it's your girl Reese LaFleur. I'm back with another video. What's up, how you doing, This is all about this unit that we have right here. I made a wig. It's a 4x4, but ear to ear, 4x4 closure, but ear to ear. So we're gonna get into it. We did a peekaboo moment. We'll see, I'll show you guys how we achieve this. If you like what you see, make sure you continue to watch. Before we get into it, this is a baddie of all trades type of vibe. So we do fashion, hair, nails, makeup, all of that good stuff. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications so anytime I upload a video, you are notified. Give me a big fat thumbs up, kiss that like button, comment down below, and share this video with your friends. We gonna hop right into the... Okay. Hey you guys, so here is the 4x4 ear to ear frontal. I know it sounds super confusing, but as you can see here, it's like just having a 4x4 closure and then having some edges attached. So it's really a frontal with just edges. Alright, so here is the hair that we're using. These bundles are from Amazon, and even the closures from Amazon. I'm using a 16-inch, 18-inch, and a 20-inch, and these are straight bundles. I will, of course, link these bundles down below. We're going in with a mesh spandex dome cap, and then, of course, a needle and thread. So I'm just placing the frontal on the wig head, or on the, whatever the thing is called, the block head. I think that's what it's called. And I'm just going to start placing it down so I can put the closure. Now what I am doing is putting the edges part in front of, as you can see, I'm going to zoom in really close. You can see that I put the edges in front of the cap so that it's just like it doesn't pull back or anything like that. So I'm just sewing the back of that part, of course. So we're going to sew just on that lace, but on and put it onto the cap, as you can see, and then you're gonna of course wrap each stitch around to help more security. Okay, so you can see me doing that right here. Excuse me if I sound a little bit congested. Yeah, it's just that time of year at this point. Alright, so after sewing the closure, this is how it looks. I did cut off that extra lace, as you can see. You can see that frontal edge part in front, and I just cut off that lace. And now we're going to do the wig. I'm not going to do the wig on camera. We're just going to come back with a wig. The reason why I do the wig on camera is I've made several wigs on camera. Plus, I'm starting to use my sewing machine, and I want to practice a little bit more before I start showing you guys how to do it, because I want to be able to get down in a certain time. Alright, so we're using the color Red Fire and then some 40 Developer. That is the L'Oreal High color. Once that's all mixed up, I'm going to start sectioning off where I want the color to be. Now you want to make sure if you're going to do this peekaboo section, you want to kind of, while parting, think about where you're going to part everything else. Because I'm doing a bang, I wanted to make sure that the color at least met in the center. I didn't want it to be off center, but you still want that section when that's not going to be in the bang to kind of like complete that peekaboo look. So as you can see, I'm just putting the color all over that piece of hair. Really simple. I started at the tip and then worked my way up. There we go. So this is the color that we ended up with after leaving that dye on for about 30 to 40 minutes. As I love the way the color came out. I wanted to do something very fall. Well, actually on Instagram, you guys chose to do for me to do something fall-like instead of like a bright like green, blue or something like that. So here's the inside of the wig. I'm showing you guys I'm going to cut off those little tabs that are kind of in front of the frontal. So I always put on 2 caps now because I'm keeping my box braids in for a little while, just because I had a lot of postpartum hair loss and I want to just keep them so I can just keep my hair braided and just wash my hair like that in those little box braids. So I have to use 2 caps just to make sure it's nice and, you know, secured. So I'm cutting out my eye holes and my ear holes, something that I don't usually do, but because I have the 2 caps on, I needed to do that to stretch it in the front. And then of course we're going to use our Got2B spray and just spray that all over the front of our cap. I look crazy at this point. I look like I'm about to go rob them. I can't. Which is why I don't like to do the eye holes. Like my nose is all crooked now. So once that's dry, we're just gonna boom, cut that out. out, and then we're gonna just trim that front. Excuse me, sorry guys. So then, once we're trimming it, we're just going to trim it as close to the hairline as possible. I'm using an alcohol wipe to clean off all of that extra spray. And then I'm just going in. This is my Fenty Beauty 450 powder. Whatever color I wear in Fenty Beauty, I believe it's 450. This is the powder, and I'm just putting that all over the front. And then, of course, my handy dandy glue from Amazon, because I'm not paying nobody $30 for no one little thing of glue. This is $12 and it works very, very well. Okay, period. Okay, so once that's, you know, going. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay, my voiceover is always be just a hot mess. So we're gonna start putting on the wig, and I'm trying to pull it to make sure it's gonna fit. As you can see, the wig was just bunched up in the back. I was like, okay, look sis, like, what's going on? So I'm grabbing clips to pull it back so I don't get any hair in the glue. And then I'm just gonna pull the wig all the way forward. Boom, make sure it's nice and snug. Once I get it to where I want it to hit, then I'm going to start to lay it down. A real tip, before you even start doing any of this, before you even start laying it down, it's always good to try the wig on beforehand, because if you didn't sew it right, or you need to fix a section before you put the wig on, you're going to want to do that. So I would recommend doing that every time, because you don't want to be done with your wig, you about to lay it down, you got the glue on, and boom, it doesn't fit. So once that's laid, of course, we put our elastic band on. After having an elastic band on, I'm just going to start combing out the unit, and I want to just start seeing how I'm going to put like just small layers. I don't want to put too many, just a little bit, just to add some framing of the face before we put the bang in. Yeah, that's pretty much all that I'm going to do when it comes to that. So here's how the color looks. I wanted to do it to the side to make sure it was giving what I wanted it to give, even though it won't be to the side like that because we're doing a bang. But it's very cute, and it was how I wanted it to come out if I was to keep it without a bang. So I'm going in with my razor comb, and I'm just going and putting in light layers. I'm going to go back in. I'm really doing this because it's a little bit thick, and I want to just, you know, take some of that hair out. But yeah, that's pretty much what that's about. So I'm just trying to, when I'm doing that, I'm just trying to see, like, do I like these layers? Do I like the way it looks? Now, before I do this, I'm going to start cutting. Before I cut the bang, I'm going to start cutting off that front lace, of course. I'm going to lay the hair back down. As you can see, some parts I did miss. The wig is moving, so I'm going to have to do a little bit more laying, but I'm going to do that off camera. Sometimes it happens, especially if I didn't wait for the glue to get as tacky as it probably should have. It just happens sometimes. All you got to do is just add the little bit of glue sections and then lay it right back down, and it has nowhere to go. Like right now, I'm wearing a wig, and boom. It's definitely tight. So I went ahead and did my makeup, and now I'm back. I messed up my elastic band, so we're definitely gonna have to replace that. That's fun. So I'm combing out the sides, and I'm gonna start parting the bang. Now the middle part is crooked, but that's okay as long as I am in the center of my head to do this bang. So I'm going to do the black side first because the black side is just easier. And then I'm going to do the color side. Like I said, as you can see, I want to have some hair on the side that's still colored, but not all in the bang. And then I want to make sure it's a nice, good section of that red hair or copper hair in the front. So I want to make sure, like, when I do bangs, like, it has to be perfect. So I'm pulling that hair back. Just to see if I like it, and then I just go for the cut after tying it back. I always, when you're cutting bangs, always cut super duper long so you have a less amount to work with. Never go in and just cut the desired length that you want, because if you go too short, you can't get the hair back. It's over. Like, now you got a fringe. Like, no, we want a bang, not a fringe. because I think the fringe is like the little short joints. I don't want that. So once I get to a length that I feel comfortable with working, I'm going to start holding my scissors, as you can see, vertically and just cutting across. And this way it's not that like real like chopped kind of look on the bang. I like the bang to give a little bit of feather, a little bit of bounce when it's like this. It has a little bit more of an airy look. So that's what I'm doing. I will not cut across again. I don't think, like, yeah, I don't cut across again. I keep cutting upward, and of course it'll get shorter, but it'll get shorter and it'll be uneven. So I think I got the length that I want. So now I'm just gonna go in with the the hot iron, the flat iron, and just start styling out the bang to make sure it's the length that I want. As you can see, I'm trying to like shape it and see like, okay, is this where I want my bang? I mean, you don't need eyebrows if you have a bang, but eyebrows are still good. That's why you don't make the bang too thick, so you can still see the peekaboo. So you saw I did cut a little bit more, and now I'm just fixing my little middle part. Okay, so I'm clipping up my hair because I'm going to, of course, straighten it back. I'm gonna do the comb after the hot iron, before the hot iron method, even though sometimes I miss some pieces because it's like, one thing about me is I do not like flat ironing hair. I'll curl some hair, but flat ironing, my sister always makes fun of me. She's like, you don't never gonna flat iron. I don't know why the flat iron just, I don't know. And that's probably why, again, my silk press had failed. But, you know, we had to get a new hot iron, flat iron, because look at this. It's straight because this hair is straight, but I feel like this flat iron is just super old. The lettering on it is gone. Like, this used to be a really good flat iron, but I just feel like it's just dated. I just need a new one. But we're doing it. It's straightening. It's doing what's needed to be done. I guess it's understanding this assignment. You know. I mean, I guess. Alright, so as you can see, it's pretty straight, and I'm just brushing it out before I finish because I just want to make sure I got it. I'm brushing off right now with a makeup brush. I'm just brushing off the excess pieces of the bang that fell on my face. That's annoying when you're cutting, and I forgot that I had to cut my bang, or didn't think about it, I should say, before I did my makeup, so that was fun. But we got it all off. Alright, so now I'm going back in with some more layers. I just want to add some more shaping to my face. I might go back in again, like off camera. I don't know yet. Like, I have to just let it. I feel like it was a little bit puffy, and I tied it down, of course, now, and I slept with the wig on. So I'm hoping that I don't have to like do too much more work, but I feel like it was a little bit big here at this point. So I was just cutting off a little bit because I'm like, I don't know if it's framing my face the way I want it to. Like, it's not horrible, but I just feel like, I don't know. When I do a bang, I just get into my bag. So I'm clipping off a little bit of the end so it's a little more even. And yeah, that's honestly pretty much what we're going to do. We're going to hop off and do our lashes, our lips, and change our clothes. And here we go. This is the final look. I mean, it is super pretty. I cannot front. Like, it's very fall forward, but it's still giving you a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of edge, but like fashion edge, like glamorous edge. Like, look at that peak. Ooh, 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 ooh. Super cute, you guys. I love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, make sure you comment down below. Make sure you kiss that like button, all of that good stuff. Subscribe, turn your notifications on, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Like, I'm slaying. And then I get in front of the camera, like, no. I'm slaying, you guys. Like, I'm feeling it. Look at me. Look at my little outfit. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Eyes. Yes. Bye. See y'all later.